Hello everyone, so today I'm in farming mood and I was doing some mass Valk attack and you can see the results over here. So I started doing some farming attacks since yesterday. In the beginning I was using some Govaho, but I realized even though I got some 3 stars that mass Valkyrie attack is still a much better one. So at this point I started doing the mass Valkyrie attack, and as you can see I'm doing some great success. Some of those bases are Town Hall 10, so I wasn't able to get the 3 stars, but against Town Hall 9, except for one slip over here with 85% and a huge mistake, I could get a 3 star on pretty much every base. So let's start seeing some attacks. This is going to be the first one, and it is going to be against a max defenses Town Hall 9 with pretty high level walls as well, and both heroes are alive, and maybe the clan castle troops as well. So I'm going to go over the basics on how you run this attack. First of all, you drop the golem. Right after it, you're going to drop the wizards, and right after, in a place that has no splash damage fire or watch the mortars and the witch towers, you gotta make sure that you're dropping the wall breakers to get through the first wall. Once that happens, once the area is clear, you're sending your heroes and then the Valkyries. So in this one I'm using a strategy where I'm building 2 golems of my own, 14 Valkyries, and 10 wizards and 4 wall breakers, and also I'm taking 3 Valkyries in the clan castle. Make sure that you're taking max Valkyries. That's gonna make your life much easier because they have higher hit points and they do more damage than the level 4 Valkyries. So as you can see, I was able to get through that base even though it got a nice amount of compartment. It's not like it's one of those open up bases that you can just run over it and overkill it, but on this one notice that with the right healing, if you drop the healing in the right place, you're gonna run over the base and get an easy overkill. So I'm gonna run this a bit faster because not much is left. I've got tons of Valkyries left, small golems as well. King is fully alive and is probably gonna be ready in a short time for the next update, and I even used the last heal spell over here. It wasn't really needed, but I still used it. So let's see some more attacks. Nice loot, by the way. So the next one is going to be actually those open up bases, and those are totally horrible. So I'm dropping the golems on 2 sides. They're covering up all of the compartments in the lower part of the base. Wizards are going in as well. King is going in. Queen is going in. Wall breakers are in as well. It's in this point, at this case, it doesn't really matter if you drop the wall breakers first or the heroes first. In this case, I wanted to take out those arch towers or make sure that they are busy, and only then I'm dropping the wall breaker. So I'm dropping the first heal spell on the enemy heroes to make sure that the Valkyries are going through those heroes without getting hurt, and the second heal spell is coming in the core. Usually in most of the bases you want to drop a heal spell on the core because there are so many defenses that are shooting into the core. You gotta make sure that your Valkyries are staying alive. This is the most important mission and probably the hardest thing to do. You gotta predict, or what I like calling not predict. You gotta make sure that you're watching where your Valkyries are going. Sometimes you gotta wait 1 or 2 seconds to make sure that you know where the Valkyries are going, so you're not gonna place your heal spell in a dead spot where Valkyries are not gonna go in. And usually when I actually fail this kind of attack against the Town Hall 9, it is usually because I missed with at least one of the heal spells, and it definitely happens after the update. The Valkyries got lower hit points. In this case, I used only 2 of the heal spells and ran over this base so easily with another overkill. So let's see another attack. So in the last attack, we're gonna see a fail, and we're gonna see why that happened. So first of all, I'm starting the Valk attack from the queen side, and usually this is exactly what you want to do. If the queen is alive, if it's a war attack and the queen is obviously alive, you want to start the attack from the queen, and this is exactly what I do. So I'm doing the usual routine, dropping the golems, wizards, wall breakers, heroes, and now the Valks are going in. And now we're gonna see what happens with the heal spell. So you know that you want to drop the heal spell in the core, but on this one, the Valks broke the wall that I didn't think they will, and I dropped the heal spell on the right side and then had to drop another heal spell on the left side. So that's one wasted heal on this one, and if you do that, most likely that you're not gonna be left with enough heals and you're gonna fail your attack. So right now my Valkyries are dying and I'm forced to use another heal. I don't really know where the Valks are gonna go. Some of them are splitting and most of them are going outside the base. So this heal did heal a couple of them, but this is definitely not enough. So this was another bad heal on this one. So you will notice that even though I'm making two crucial mistakes, I'm losing pretty much two heal spells. I'm still getting 85% on this base. So as I said, it all depends on your execution. If you have the good feeling on where the Valks are gonna go, I sometimes try zooming a bit to see where the Valks are gonna go. I'm a bit patient to see where they're gonna go, but on this one I just dropped the heal spell. I was sure that they're gonna break through the wall. Some of the Valkyries were going through that wall, but eventually a bigger amount of Valkyries broke through another wall and they went to other side. So this is definitely something that happened. So this attack is a bit risky. Before the update it was much easier because the Valks had much more hit points and you could wait much more time with a heal spell, and now it's a bit harder. I'm definitely getting less 3 stars with this attack, but it's still a very reliable attack. It's one of the most reliable attacks probably, especially in farming, also in war. I mean, people are not using it that much now, but I think that you can try it and it's gonna work just fine. So if you're new on the channel, I would love if you subscribe. If you like the video, of course, click the like button and tell your clanmates about the channel. We'll see each other in the next video. Bye bye.